Alright, viewers, Oklahoma Bridges here for the Westclox Big Ben Chime Alarm Style 4 rebuild, and we rejoin the action after the parts have been cleaned with everything loaded into the back plate of the movement. I did not film loading the parts in this time. Sorry if you were expecting that. I will walk you through a few things. I have everything in the back plate except the on-off staff, which I have in the front plate. It will make the assembly easier if this is done. There's this staff, this arbor, and this arbor are the three long arbors you need to pay attention to when initially lowering the plate down. And then what I like to do is to get the pivots of the time side in first, and then do the alarm side. Now, these parts are quite a bit smaller than the Big Ben loud alarm movement parts are, so you might expect a little bit more silence from me during the reassembly procedure. It does take a little bit more concentration to do. There are some places that are a little bit trickier than others. Also, I'm not going to be leaving the movement sitting on the assembly stand there. I'll be moving it around and holding it at whatever is comfortable to my viewing angle. I'm loosely installing some pillar nuts at the moment to help keep the plates in a relatively closed up position, but I'm not assembling anything very tight yet. I want to start getting pivots in first. And to me right now, my view of the movement is like that, although you're viewing it like this. That's the most convenient method of holding the movement so that you can see all the pivots as they go in and see what needs to go where. Some pivots are longer than others, of course, and as a general rule, you want to start with the longest pivots and get them in their holes first. And then work towards the shorter ones. And each time you get a pivot in, when you feel it snap in the position, it's very satisfying to achieve those conditions. Okay, the time fourth wheel is in place. Time third wheel is binding. Looks like I need to try to get the time verge into place. Let's put a little bit more tension on that screw there. A little more tension on that screw there. Okay. Getting those pretty close to where they need to go. Almost got that one in. Okay. Let's go back to this third wheel here. Alright, third wheel's in. Escape wheel's in. The lever's in. Then I check it by, see there's free play everywhere. So go ahead and run these pillar nuts down. Make sure everybody's in, nothing is binding. Always check to make sure everything's in by actually seeing if there's end shake on the parts. And then there we go, had to fish that off the shoulder on. And so go ahead and finger tight that pillar nut down and snug that one in. So the time side is all together now. So now we can go to the alarm side, work on it. And we can see what's holding us up on the alarm side. Which pivot? Run this nut down a little bit to put some tension on there. Okay. Okay. Looks like the alarm fly and fourth wheel are all that's left. Very close. Fly is in. Just got the fourth wheel. The fourth wheel is very close. Just need to figure out which way. Looking at the light shining through the pivot hole. which way it needs to go. There it is. Okay. Make sure that that's got end shake. Yes. Yes. No. Second wheel does not have end shake, and so there's a shoulder here that isn't quite in the hole yet. And so that's just going to be a matter of just doing that right there, and then getting this shoulder in place. Okay, go ahead and put all the pillar nuts on. Just got them all finger tight for now, but the time train is together. The alarm train is together. So let's put a mainspring in the barrel here. Make sure it's hooked. You can see that it's hooked. Make sure to get the first coil to where it's not going to hang up on the hook, and then once that's done, it'll go in there real nice and easy, just like this. Okay, like that. Use a little bit of oil. Okay, on the spring. Make sure that the great wheel engages the center pinion. And if everything is right, you should feel the bridge want to snap into place. Get some screws here and get the bridge screwed down. What would we do without magnetic screwdrivers, huh? Okay. There's plenty of end shake there. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, the next part. I will install the balance wheel, so I will see you there.